The stats are painting a positive picture. Columbus Police Chief Elaine Bryant says in the first quarter of this year, homicides and felony assaults are down significantly compared to the same time last year. We're getting insight from the chief and the mayor about how, why, and if those in some of our toughest communities can actually feel a difference. In the days leading up to city leaders announcing its summer initiatives, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther and Police Chief Elaine Bryant walking the streets with me to talk about what plagues our city, touting a changing tide.
We all shoulder a responsibility to ensure that we're doing what the people asked us to do.
Mayor Ginther, Chief Bryant and I are in the Livingston and Lawndale neighborhood, one of several areas of focus for the city due to past issues of crime.
We want everyone in this community to feel safe and welcome.
You chip away, and every that we do matters.
Bryant says the department has been successful chipping away at crime, including homicides and felony assault. Take a look at the numbers for the first quarter of this year. As of April 8th, the city was investigating 18 homicide cases, compared to 50 the year before during the same time frame. When it comes to felony assault investigations, those numbers were down by nearly 100. I questioned Ginther and Bryant on if this positive turn is simply an aberration. They say the improvements citywide are the result of targeted crime fighting. They point to the Safe Streets initiative, focused on improving community police relations. The creation of the Office of Violence Prevention, which in part collects information on crime in neighborhoods, allowing officers to better focus efforts. The restructuring of patrol zones, improving officer response times. There's also the continued push to get more officers on the streets with increased focus on recruitment. I took those talking points to Pastor Mark Hampton. His home literally blocks from where I met the chief and the mayor.
I don't even think we're at the celebration point.
Hampton is on the front lines of the fight to make neighborhoods safer.
The community has come together and said, you know what? This is on us. We have a responsibility here, and we are stepping up.
Pastor Hampton, cautiously optimistic. City leadership confident this positive progress just the start. Families living in city neighborhoods hopeful those words ring true.
We have a lot more work to do, right? This is great. This is one quarter's worth of data. So we're taking a moment to celebrate and recognize the people that are doing the hard work every day, our officers, the community, folks that are working with our young people. But we can't let up. We got to be vigilant.
Progress is not success. It is an indicator that we are headed in the right direction. So we must keep that in our mind.
I take ultimate responsibility for things that are going on, not only in my department, but my community.
We are committed to keeping city leaders and police accountable. They say their efforts are working to make neighborhoods safer. We will be fact-checking every step of the way and monitoring crime stats throughout the year to ensure their words ring true, ensuring the safety of you and your family. That's our commitment to you, and we plan to keep it. Rodney Dunigan, ABC 6 on your side. Clark County investigators working to track down the scam callers whose elaborate con led to the death of 61-year-old Lolitha Hall and murder charges against 81-year-old William Brock. Two families left shaken in a story making headlines across the country. 81-year-old William Brock loaded into the back of a Clark County cruiser. His arrest recorded on body cam video. The moments playing out after the fatal shooting of 61-year-old Columbus Uber driver Lolitha Hall. Listen to this 911 call as Brock admits to the shooting.
She's laying here on the driveway.
Did you shoot her?
Yes, I did.
That deadly interaction captured from a dash cam in Hall's car. Now, fresh insight on the investigation. Deputies tell us both Brock and Hall were the victims of a phone scam. He was threatened, a caller demanding $12,000.
I've been on this phone for a couple hours with this guy trying to say we had nephew in jail.
Hall was sent to his home on an Uber call for a package pickup. After a back and forth between the pair, Brock eventually pulling his gun, firing shots. Responding deputies actually able to make contact with one of the scammers shortly after the shooting.
Yeah, this is the officer speaking.
Okay, what officer?
Yes,
No, I need to know what officer, sir.
you're gonna be in trouble.
Okay. Let me ask you this. The female you sent over here, you know who she is?
As investigators work to make a case against the caller, Brock out on bond facing murder charges. At this point, the scammers have not been caught. For their part, Uber is working with law enforcement to provide vital information. Rodney Dunigan reporting.
For the first time, we're also hearing firsthand from those close to that driver, Lolitha Hall. We sat down with her pastor this afternoon. He says Hall's church family is heartbroken. Loved ones are trying to work through the pain of her death.
It's a pretty traumatic experience that they are still trying to process because they don't have all of the answers. She was not the kind of person to be involved in these kinds of activities, and of course we believe that she had absolutely nothing to do with it.
We're told Hall leaves behind a son. He, along with the family members, are leaning on their faith to get them through this difficult time.
The needs across Central Ohio are glaring. For some time, the nonprofit Home for Families has helped local families struggling to make ends meet. The initial hardships have been heartbreaking, but their comeback stories have been a source of inspiration. For years, Home for Families has been dedicated to making a difference. Holly King knows that firsthand. It wasn't long ago she was one of those in dire need.
I would say that it was the bridge between homelessness and my success today.
King, now a board member of the group. She, along with employees like Jermaine Dunn, once receiving services, presently providing help and hope to others. That assistance, many times, is vital.
Imagine being a mother with these beautiful eyes looking up to you as their savior, and then you become homeless. So not only does it affect your self-esteem, but it could make a huge impact on your motherhood altogether.
Donations are crucial to keep their mission going.
Thanks to Homes for Family.
Their latest effort, the Mother's Day Bundles of Joy program.
Just the hope that they gave us. Sorry.
Supporting moms like Kiera Hancock is at the heart of the nonprofit's mission.
I just don't know where we would be.
This Mother's Day, Home for Families is urging the community to unite with volunteers to honor and support those dealing with housing and financial challenges.
They help with first month rent and the deposit.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so again, we were staying with family members, pretty much homeless until Home for Families got us our home.
Each bundle of joy provides essential and timely assistance. Those looking to help can do several things. Sponsor a mom, fulfilling a wish list of household items. Honor a mom. Donors can honor the moms in their lives, providing a monetary donation to the group in their loved one's honor. Volunteer, actually assisting with bundles of joy deliveries. King stresses the effort helping to lift those like her to greater heights.
You're actually making an impact in their lives, you know.
Home for Families has assistance programs running throughout the year, focused on assisting local families with housing and educational needs, as well as help gathering basic household essentials. If you would like to learn more about assistance options provided by the organization, if you need a hand up, simply head on over to our website and click this story. We've got all the information you need. On your side, Rodney Dunigan reporting. Changing lives through education and technology, a vital resource providing needed opportunities, opening its doors in the Hilltop.
Oh, it's so painful. He was our only son, and we were very close. Him and I talked every day.
For Brenda Johnson, it's an everyday fight, looking for answers in the murder of her son, James.
Oh, it's an ongoing battle.
James shot and killed outside of a Hilltop gas station.
I don't know, it's just hard getting the family through it and trying to keep myself strong for everybody else.
At this point, no suspect, motive, or arrest in the case. She's one of hundreds of Columbus mothers left to deal with the unthinkable loss of a child due to violence.
Are we allowed to play on it?
Tuesday, an effort to create change across the city, starting here in the Hilltop community. The local Boys and Girls Club teaming with AT&T to open the Connected Learning Center. Club director Jordan Burton says the facility offers free high-speed internet and access to computers, along with tutoring and mentoring programs for local youth, keeping them off the streets and in a positive environment.
They were definitely been waiting on this and they're excited, and just to see their smiling faces, that means the world to me.
The center, not just for kids, administrators say this will be a community gathering space, providing resources for families as well.
And the possibilities are just endless.
For those in this neighborhood like Johnson, efforts like this key in moving the community forward. Leaders with the Connected Learning Center are confident their work and efforts will make a difference, helping to shift the direction of young lives, sparking positive change in families and communities in the process. Rodney Dunigan reporting.